Hey, what's up, guys? Today it's lots of pasta right here on DelmarvaLife, and it is showtime.
We knew we could count on our executive chef, Zeus, to join in on the Earth, Wind, and Fire vibes this afternoon.
That's right, that's right.
It wasn't actually the original idea we had for him when he came here, but he bought into it. So, here in the DelmarvaLife kitchen, a very interesting dish that you can check out at Benvenuto with their upcoming fall and winter menu.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, it is, and we're very excited for it. So this is our ravioli de mare. All right, so whenever you see de mare, it's just fancy for of the sea, of the ocean.
Of the sea. So
right?
seafood ravioli.
Yes, seafood
Okay.
ravioli. Yes, it does sound a little more fancier,
Yeah,
right?
I like it.
So here we have our raviolis, right? And these are filled with ricotta, parmesan, some mascarpone. Beautiful. The flour's going to keep them from sticking, all right? And these are going to cook very quickly, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pair it with these beautiful diver scallops.
Those are beautiful.
Those?
Look at that.
I love scallops.
They're so amazing. And what we're going to do is we're going to lightly season these just to give them a little flavor and a little color. Because the one thing with scallops is you don't want to deaden them by whatever seasoning you're adding to it, because then you're kind of taking away that good flavor of the scallop. You want to taste those scallops, right?
Okay.
We also have some beautiful shrimp here that we're going to use, and we're going to use the same seasoning on these guys.
Okay.
And we're just going to sort of toss them in this.
Okay.
And give these guys, you know, a little flavor as well. All right, so this dish cooks very, very quickly. So we have a nice hot pan here, okay? And we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to this.
I got to tell you, thanks to you, I taught Carol, my wife, to do it hot.
Oh yeah, it's got to be hot.
She
Yeah.
said, "Oh, this is much better."
If it ain't hot, it's not.
It's not.
All right.
I like it.
I just made that up. I just came up with that. Right? So what we do now is make sure this pan's obviously nice and hot. You can see it smoking now, right? And what we're going to do is before we add these scallops, we're going to just add some white wine to this saucepan here.
Another hot
All right?
pan.
It's hot.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is we're just reducing that wine slightly. We're going to add some stock to this, some chicken stock, okay? And that's going to stop the reduction. A little bit of lemon juice to this as well, all right? We want that acid in there. And we're going to add some heavy cream. All right, very important. I like to use a 40%. So whenever you guys are out at the market, okay, and you're picking up heavy cream, I like to go with 40%.
I didn't even know there were different percentages of heavy cream.
Yeah, so what you'll see typically in the market is either 36% or 40%.
Okay.
That's how much butterfat's in it.
Okay,
So
makes
I like the
sense.
40%, especially for whipped cream, right?
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do is we are going to start with our scallops. But before that, why don't we drop these ravioli? And for you guys at home, these are the raviolis here. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
They're so nice. I love ravioli. So in our pot that's boiling here,
Okay, can I help you?
absolutely, I would love that. We're just going to drop these in, okay? And the thing about fresh pasta versus like a dried pasta is this stuff cooks fairly quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
And when these start to really float, and they're floating for about 25, 30 seconds, they're finished.
They're finished. Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our attention over here to our beautiful scallops. And I've scored these, so you'll see when they start cooking.
Seasoning down.
Oh, okay.
Season side down. And again, the scallops, it's one of those things I don't like to season both sides because I don't want to overpower the scallop.
So when you say you scored them, is that to make them cook better?
Well, it kind of keeps them a little bit more even,
Okay.
so to speak, but it also makes for a great presentation. So you'll see when we flip these over finally, you're going to see that they have these little diamonds in there, all right? And we're going to turn this up. And the reason I'm turning this up is because we're now going to add shrimp, right? And one thing you don't want to do is overcrowd the pan, right? So if you overcrowd the pan, what happens is it drops the temperature and you're not going to get the right sear.
I didn't even think about that.
Yes. So
We learn something every time you're in here.
We learn several things every time you're
Hey,
here.
and you know what? And I learn from you guys as well. So
Yeah.
it's
Learning how to dance?
Yes, it
Dance
is.
was not one of them.
No.
No, not at all. So we're simply adding these. And, you know, folks say, well, how long does this take to cook? Honestly, it takes about the same amount of time. So the amount of time it takes to cook this shrimp, it takes to cook these scallops because, again, these do not take that long.
Ooh, that seasoning.
Right? And you can smell it. And what we're going to do on this is We're going to turn this guy down over here. See our
This is,
sauce?
yeah, this guy's
Yeah.
That's
very
looking
set.
beautiful.
That's
We're going
going.
to
Well, that's
turn
good.
this up a little bit.
Okay.
All right. And we're just going to go on these. Now, the ravioli.
Still watching them. They're not floating yet.
They're not floating. They're
Okay.
almost there.
Just gonna wake
But
them
you
up a
can-
little.
Right? And you can smell this, right? It smells absolutely amazing. So one of the things I like to do to my sauce here is I'm going to add a little bit of this Parmigiano Reggiano. Okay. Jimmy, would you be so kind to maybe do about 10 twists of
10
salt?
twists.
Yep.
I don't know if I can count that high, but I'll give it a shot.
He's here all day.
Ish.
All right. Yep. And then I'm going to do
Oh,
about
yeah.
4 of those.
About 4.
All right.
Peppercorns.
All right. And look at this, right? See how beautiful this stuff
That
is
is,
already?
that's cooking up nicely.
And folks say, well, when do you flip it? The scallops are going to tell you, all right, flip me now. All right. They'll tell you. And it's when, like, so if they're still stuck to the pan, they're probably not ready.
They're not
It's the same
talking
with
yet.
the shrimp. They're not talking yet.
They're just throwing an attitude
Yes,
at me,
they
though.
are. And then what we're going to simply do, look at that.
I see it.
See how beautiful
Oh,
that
my.
looks? And you see those beautiful scores in there? Look at that. And that's sort of what we're going for. Not sort of, that is what we're going for. And again, scallops should never be overcooked, all right? They should be nice and buttery and tender. See the shrimp already?
Oh, I see we're floating here a little bit.
And you see when we talk about timing, timing is everything with cooking. You don't want to overcook your items. And it's all about kind of putting everything together so that it's all coming out at the same time. So we just did our flip, and you can see our raviolis floating.
Okay.
Right?
So is this a good time to take a little break?
Yes, I think we can take a break, and when we come back, we're going to show you guys at home how to plate this thing up.
What he said. We'll be right back.
Awesome.
And we are back in the DelmarvaLife kitchen. Chef Zeus from Benvenuto making a wonderful fall classic that's going to be on your fall and winter menu.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Very exciting.
You finished cooking up the, as you called it, scrimp.
The scramps.
Scallops and shrimp.
Right.
The ravioli is cooked up, so you kind of got it there waiting for us to eat.
They're waiting for us. And now we have a good friend, Patrick Helmick. Patrick is a teacher, but he's also a local farmer. And he has a farm dedicated just to Benvenuto.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yes, so we are blessed that we have some of these amazing, we do get a lot of things from him. We get our micros from him. He grows turnips for us, zucchini, baby greens, you name it, he does it.
You're a good man.
He's awesome, you know, but we just love working with the other local folks. So now, what we just did is we took some of Patrick's micros,
Right.
all right,
Yeah.
and we made a little salad. Everything gets seasoned, right? So what we're then going to do is we're going to take our ravioli that Lisa just pulled out, and again, you know, we eat with our eyes, all right? So we're just going to lay these on here.
I was waiting for him to make a happy face. I really was.
You know, we could do that. We really could, Jimmy. If you want a happy face, we can do it. You know, and this is just the way we kind of do it at the restaurant. Again, this is going to be coming out on our new fall-winter menu. So you have to stop in for it.
Benvenuto, you got to go.
Yes, at Benvenuto. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take these beautiful scallops.
Beautiful.
All right, and we're going to put these right here, okay? And then we're going to go over to our shrimp. All right, and these are beautiful, clean shrimp, and they snap. They have a really nice snap to them. And we just do a few of these on here.
I think I've asked you this before,
Yes.
and I think you told us, when it comes to presentation, did you class on this, or is this just something that naturally comes out of you?
No, and you know what, and I think I can speak for pretty much any other chef that's out there. You know, when it comes to cooking, you know, it's an art form, it really is.
Yeah.
And there's certain things that really can't be taught. You just kind of, you're just a natural at it or you're not.
Yeah.
So here's our sauce. And what we're going to do is ladle this sauce on here. And again, we don't want to overpower anything. Everything has to kind of, you know, work in harmony with one another. And I see Lisa's grabbing the fork
Yes, she
over
is.
there.
She's the best.
She is on that. Then what we're going to simply do is take some of our beautiful micros here. Look how beautiful that salad is.
That is nice.
All right, and this is what's going to top this beautiful dish. All right, so we're going to take some of this beautiful salad here. Look at that. All right. So we're making it healthier, right? And then to finish this whole dish off, we're going to take some fresh lemon zest, all right? Because who doesn't love good fresh lemon zest with their pasta? And we are just going to
all around.
hit this
I like
guy
that.
with some good lemon zest. And that lemon zest really, you can smell it right now. And this lemon zest is what's going to bring this whole dish to life. I love it.
Wow.
All right. And there you guys have it.
There we have it.
Our
Ooh, that does
ravioli de mare. All right, and I want you to step in here. I want you to try this dish. Because I know Jimmy will lie to me. Jimmy will tell me, oh, it's good, even if it's not. I think you'll tell me the truth.
I'll tell you the truth.
I would have to tell you it's bad to be lying to you.
And you know, the lemon, the smell.
Yes.
Right?
Wow.
Now let's see
Very
what the taste does.
Isn't that nice?
It's terrible. No.
I see a Benvenuto trip in our future.
Yeah, right. When I'm falling to my knees, and I can't lie, it's just amazing.
Now, do you see how well those scallops are cooked through? And it literally takes minutes. It takes minutes, you know?
Wow.
And look, if you guys want this, you know, just stop in. Check us out at Benvenuto, the new fall winter menu coming out next week. You don't want to miss this one.
All right. Well, thank you, as always.
Yes, yes.
And thanks for dancing with us.
Yes.
Can we get some music right now?
Yeah. All right. Stick around. We're going to keep dancing and eating. DelmarvaLife will be right back.